Hello. What's up, bro? Can you hear me? Hey man, sorry there was an issue. The mic and camera. Okay, just wanted to know your name, bro. Nate. Okay, all right, welcome. So I'm streaming live anyway. Today's session will be what I'm doing exactly with the forex market while why I do have this kind of results of 5%, 10%. And as I mentioned before, our group is the whole group and the community that we build here on Telegram is to build um, multiple stream of income for people by giving them as much free things as possible. So starting with the academy, we shared already their link. Anyone can have an access and get to our education material on in the back office of the Skills Art University. Beside that, we have a trading platform. It's our own trading platform as a white label broker. And we have our trading app. It's being uploaded now into Google Play and Apple Store as well. And the idea is to get everyone here in the community to be part of this one. And I wanted to share this one with everybody, like whatever company make is we wanted to share as much uh benefits, as much profit, as much ideas, skills, as much as development with everybody. So it's not only about the trading itself, but it's overall development as a person, as anyone who wants to be part of skills art. So um, let me share with you our platform. Okay, what stream of income should I go into to start? So this is depends on how much money do you have right now to invest, and we have a free way where you can start that one. So okay, so before we go to the trading, I'll take you to Skills Art University, so you will have a whole idea about what we do here. Um, okay, let me see. I'll share my screen right now. Just a moment. So you start by the free access to the Skills Art University. That's where you should start. Okay, well, you don't need to pay anything, and you have your affiliate link where you can share the business with other people who might be interested, and you get 50% commission up to 80%. And this is very generous affiliate structure. For example, like let's say you have 10 people, that's another $250. You have 200 people, you are making $5,000 to $8,000 every month from these subscriptions. So that's a good way to start. Plus we have What do you get with the Skills Art University? Why people would love to access? You get free signals, you get social trading. Means we trade for people like for free with the access just to the Skills Art University. Um, um, so you have here the access to the university. So anyone who have access to our Telegram channel, he can get the subscription for free. We have the education courses are here. You can see all our education, and we are loading this one with more content related to trading, e-commerce, Airbnb, crypto, affiliate marketing, whatever you like to make money with online. And this is where you find your affiliate link. So let's say you have little or zero capital. You can come here to the tree section and you can copy your link here and you can share it with anybody. You get 50% commission every time someone subscribe. So that's what you get here. And then from here you can go to the trading platform. You can open a real account here. If you have an account already, yeah, you can access. So I mainly trade gold because gold compared to other type of instruments that you can trade is way less manipulated, and it has kind of the same rhythm. It doesn't much it respect the analysis that you do, like technical analysis that you do, compared to the other instruments where even if there is like a lot of confirmation of your analysis using whatever instrument, whatever strategy you are using, sometimes it doesn't work. So our trading app is really one of the best in the world. Why? Because if you are beginning like a beginner in trading, you don't know much about trading, and you feel like it's hard because like it's this business is it was built on complexity. Like it's very complex because most brokers, they feed on the loss of traders, like hoping that traders will lose their money. That's why they make it so complex. So our app, and even me personally, I wanted to create the first platform to help people really make money, not just any platform. So the app that we have right now is really good because it can calculate your positions, it can calculate like your spreads, and automatically you can know in advance how much, if you exit at this point, how much profit, how much loss, how much, like that. So let's say this is gold, this is what I trade usually. Let's say I will enter like at lot size at 0.2. So I know that I will need $375, and this is my free funds here. And I know that I will spend $375 from my capital to enter this trade. And I can see the spreads here. Spreads, I will spend around $2 for the broker to execute this trade for me. And let's say my prediction that I will exit the market, let's say if I take buy position here, and if I exit the market at, let's say, 1885, Okay, then I will make $162. Let's say this is my risk management. So let's say if I think that the market will not cross 1872. So, and if the market went the other way, so my prediction that the market will go up, the market didn't go up and went down and it hit stop loss. This is my risk management, so I don't lose a lot of my capital or something. So you can control your risk reward ratio here. Very simple with our app because it tells you exactly how much you need. Let's say you increase the volume here, let's say the lot size. So it tell you exactly, let's say if you take 0.3, then you know that you will need $563 for this trade. If you win, you make $240. If you lose, you make minus 152. So you can see clearly that you can control your risk management, you can control your ratio. So apps like MT4, MT5, it's really confusing where you are going to do your entry. It's really confusing how much money I should put, like how much is my lot size. Sometimes like I don't have the time to make all of this calculation unless I'm already pro trader. I have been in the market, let's say, for some time, and I know like how much my spread, because the spreads can mess up your entries. Because if the spreads is really like very high, I can have like wrong entry because it's like it's the two lines here that show me like where is like my entry point. So it's very important to have the minimum spreads ever, and some brokers they have tight spread but they add commission. So my my platform, the one I'm using here in trading, there's no commission, so it's just the spreads are really tight, so the possibility that you make money with us is much higher. Because same position which I'm trying, I have an account with MT4 and I see the same spreads. It really doesn't make that much money. Let me share with you my best practices which I'm using for trading. So just a moment. Okay, this one. Okay. Okay. So I do my analysis in trading view because it is let me see. Okay. When it comes to doing your charting, doing your analysis, I would always recommend to do it on TradingView because the number of indicators, the number of information that you can get here is much higher and it's much faster. There's no delays, nothing. So uh, as you can see here, I'm using two indicators usually. I'm using moving average and RSI just to check my trading. So what I do first, I go on higher time frame because, and then this way, I could see better what's going on. I can see like what is my highest point. So I know, let's say this is my resistance level. Like you can see the big picture, like what happened in the last um, few days, what happened in the last few weeks. So I go into a higher time frame, like 4 hours, and then that's where I set up my risk management. And then I go in lower time frame, like 1 hour, and then let's say 15 minutes. So I can identify my resistance and my support level, and I know like right now it's on a high price. This is what we are talking about gold. So I go to the history, I go into 1 day chart, and I go to the history. What was the highest point? What was the lowest point? And then we know like where we are right now. So I know uh, where the history of gold, we are at a high point. We are at a high point because for the last few months, it was trading, let's say, between 2 points, one seven seven one 760 to 1810. And right now we are at 1880. So it's a high point. So I don't take trades that is on a buy position, so I'm just shorting. But shorting is much safer zone for me. So what I do here is I use this indicator. Usually it give me extra confirmation. So I don't decide based on these indicators like this smooth moving average that I'm using at length 21, 50, and 200. But it give me a better reading for the market. So I know, like for example, it was the 21 and the 50 were trading below. Usually when it breaks, it goes down. So you can see here it has break. It has breaking the 21 and the 50 moving average. So the possibility that the market will go down is very high. Uh, as you can see here, but it can bounce back as this 200, it is still not broken. In the RSI, we can see that it's already below the RSI level. So you see in the RSI, there is always like double high, double below, like double bottom. This is what's called like a double high, double bottom, and then the market will move the other direction. So you see here, for example, like double high, market after that went down, then double low, then market go up. And you have here like three top and came down to one down. So it has some sort of pattern here. So you see here, we already have like one low point and it tested this one, came down. So there is a possibility that it will bounce back. So we might have a good entry point at a buy position, but I don't really choose to do that. I would rather wait for the retest where it tests some resistance point. If it bounce back, then that's my entry point here. So I will go short because it's more safe here. Any buy position, since it's already the market is at a very high price, uh, my buy position are very high risk. So I take the small risk. So this is one of the strategies that I'm using. I'm using two these indicators for extra confirmation, RSI and moving average. This is like the best strategy that I'm using. And the support and resistance to chart out my trading. And after that, I can just use short here, and I go at ratio 2:1. That's what I do usually, 2:1. So I go at ratio 2:1. So this is my, let's say um, my stop loss will be somewhere here, little higher. Okay. You can see there's like some kind of resistance level, and then you make it a little bit higher so it will not take you out of the market before is supposed to hit your target. So that's what I do. I put it somewhere here. Okay. Let's remove this. Check horizontal line. So I can put my stop loss somewhere here around 1881, something like that. And I take some position down here to, let's say, this one, to 1873. So that's my, let's say, TB1. And no, TB2. So TB1 will be around 174 and TB2 around 1871. And then what I do, I open 4 positions. Each position should be between 10 and 15% of your account size. The size of the trade. That's how you know your lot size also. You can use smaller if you feel this is a very risk trade, but let's say between 10 and 15%. Between 10 and 15% for each trade. And I will open 4. And just make sure I don't cross 50% of the total capital in my account to stay safe in case of any downturn. And then I open 4 position. If I hit TB1, I close all the 3. And then I keep just 1. And I go with the last one to break even. It means I will move my stop loss to my entry. So if the market went the other side, okay, I will stop at break even. It means I didn't win, I didn't lose. It's just 0. So that's what most of the professional traders, that's what they do. Because I secured some profit already. And then I don't mind to test the market by seeing what's going to happen. By seeing what's going to happen next. So that's what you should do when it comes to like plotting your trades, plotting your analysis. So I would wait here. I would wait because as per my timing, this is still in the European session and there's not much volume, not much movement. So I will wait for some news or I will wait for the next session to happen. So next one is US session as per my timing here in the Philippines. So I wait for the US session. When the market open, there's a lot of movement, okay? And then I will see a good entry to do my entry at that point. So this is small strategy that I'm using, and it works every time. It works every time. We hit 3 to 5% daily. In a good days like today, it was like around 20% of profit in a single day. So that's all.